Hey, welcome back, everybody. Episode 4 of Lack of Motivation Monday. As you know, I got a bunch of projects to work on and looking for ideas and doing stuff and following my motivation to get these things done and make content for you guys. I'm going to start this off like I start off every video. All the people that watch, I really appreciate you. All the people that like the videos, I really appreciate you. And the people that comment, you guys are all right. I don't think I got any comments on my questions on the last video, so that's kind of a bummer, but hopefully we can get our participation up soon. So, well, let's get right into it. I've been inspired by Snydertron 3000. He's building a budget S10 called Dime a Dozen over on his page, and he's using the format of David Freiberger's build from back in the 90s called Cheap Thrills Dart. And I was very fond of that when I was younger myself, so that's inspired me to do a similar build with the 79 truck. Over there I got a 5.3 LS and the Turbo 350 that came out of the truck, and we're going to put this together on the budget and drive it and test it at the racetrack and have some fun with it. What are we going to call it? Everybody names their projects. You can't have a project unless it's named. So, it's Brown. What can Brown do for you? Instead of UPS, it's going to be UST, the ugly street truck. So, I paid $700 for this, and it was a roller. It came with the trans. There was no motor in it, and so far I just stuffed it in my garage and let it sit here. So it's time to do something with it, and let's go over how much money we got in it, and we'll go from there. Still getting used to this selfie stick videotaping. I need to get my other cameras going and editing and stuff like that to make the experience more pleasurable for my viewers. All right, we paid $700 for the truck. The 5.3 LS came with a 4L60E trans. I paid $600 for that, and I sold the trans for $350. So I got $250 in the 5.3. And so far, what I purchased for the truck for this project is motor mounts, a flywheel spacer adapter, and the flywheel came in a kit from Jugs. It was $188. We'll call it $200. I'll go back and pick some dimes out of it later. Basically, what Snydertron said that roughly $1,900 in 1994 when the Cheap Thrills project came out, that in today's money that equals roughly $3,800. So his goal is to run 12s or faster for $3,800. I'm gonna do the same thing, and maybe we'll call him out when he's done and have a drag race, because we're both from Michigan. Sounds like a good idea to me. Make for some good content. We got all winter to build these and dry them out in the spring. So if anybody knows Josh over at Snydertron, tell him I'm coming for him. maybe let's talk about some motivational stuff, I guess, because after all, it's lack of motivation Monday, and we can't just go over the project and call it a day at that. So, project number one is the 71 Suburban, and on that, that thing's been kicking my butt, something fierce. Every time I get to something, I need more parts. You have to order more parts. You have to wait for more parts to come in. You get done with something, you got to find something else. It's not that easy these days to tackle on restoration type work or projects without running into delays due to part shortages or shipping. All this stuff went pretty crazy after COVID hit. So, you just have to power through it and keep motivated and keep going until you get it done. I'm to the point where I need to bleed the brakes, top off the trans fluid, take it for a ride, make sure all the suspension work that we done to it is good and, it's good to go. So, we got some nice weather here this week, and I need to do those couple things to get it back to the customer. So, point being, if something delays you, just keep pushing through. You will persevere eventually. I was going to wrap that stuff up yesterday, but it was torrentially raining all day. So what I did was I came in and cleaned the shop and got rid of some scrap from that project and got the ugly street truck out from its hibernation spot. This isn't going to be my priority until it gets closer to spring. I have Chris's S10 to get a paint job on here and some used car projects that I need to work on. So, I'm in the gathering part stage. So I'll come back and do a video on putting the motor and trans together and setting it in there. Then I'll sit and then I'll go back to work on Chris's truck. Then I'll bring in a used car project in for a day, do a small thing to that, get it out of here, go back to, change it up, keep it so it doesn't get boring or anything like that. So, there's a lot of things you could do to keep motivated. And some comments would help me get motivated, what you guys think, any directions I should be taking, or some advice wouldn't be bad. So again, I want to thank everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing, and watching. I really appreciate it.